Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. Today it's the Wednesday 6 p.m. team. If you want to follow this team, they've done 3 shows. This will be their 3rd. You can go back to our YouTube channel, LAC Comedy. Click on the playlist. Click on Wednesday at 6 p.m. We had an old Wednesday 6 p.m., so don't get them confused with our new Wednesday 6 p.m. But you can go back and watch 3 shows that these guys have done, all short form. I'm Ken Scove, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. We're celebrating our 46th year of dishing out fine comedy improv and about our 3rd year of being virtual ever since the pandemic. Let's introduce our cast today, starting with Ramon.
Hey, everyone.
Kanisha.
Hello.
Nick, it's his first show with us.
Hey, guys.
Yvette.
Hey, everybody.
Gavi.
Hey guys, get ready for the ride.
Matthew.
Up, everybody.
His first show from England, Mel.
Hey, how you doing?
If he falls asleep, it's 1 a.m. there. William.
How y'all doing tonight?
All right, he's from Alabama, can't you tell? All right, so we're going to have a good show today. We're going to start off a game called Addictions. Everyone has come into my Zoom call. I'm the doctor and therapist who can analyze people's addictions. I'm going to be bringing up the addictions to them as actors in my team here. They don't know what addiction I'm going to give them, hence the improv. All right, let's bring Ramon up on the screen. So Ramon, I'm just looking at your profile here. It says that you like to find places where you can have awful smells.
Oh, yes. Everywhere. Porta potty, on the subway in New York City, anywhere I can find an awful smell. I just need it.
Okay, when did you first realize that you wanted to go out and smell awful things?
Oh, man. Since I was 6 years old, it all started out in kindergarten. The teacher had this weird, smelly hamster, and I don't know, for some odd reason, I was just fascinated on the way it smelled, this little cute little fur ball. And ever since then, it just worked its way up to bigger and smellier things, you know?
Now, you told me last time we met that you're dating a woman who has a cat, and she's got a litter box, and you asked her never to change the litter box?
Oh, yeah, never. Oh, man, I would just like to rub my nose all up in the litter box and, just the litter gets all in my nose and I just...
Okay, I notice you're rubbing your hands on your face. Have you washed those hands recently, or you let them get kind of dirty, smelly?
Oh, no, I don't think so. Whew.
Okay.
No.
Can I ask you what your hands touched last?
Honestly, the cat poop in the litter box.
I see. Okay. All right. Well, listen, we all have different idiosyncrasies. So if that's what you like, if you're into weird smells, then, okay, I'd suggest maybe do some dumpster diving. That could probably be a lot of fun for you.
Diving. Oh, man. Sounds like a night.
Make it a date. Let's go to Kanisha now. Kanisha, so you like to have spiders in your hair?
Yes.
Okay.
I absolutely love spiders.
Okay. Why would you want to put spiders in your hair? How did you get addicted to this?
Well, I got addicted to it just the simple fact that kind of sort of like Ramon, I don't like to clean. And in particular, I don't like to wash my own hair. So the beauty about having spiders in your hair is that they naturally clean your hair, which is one of the main reasons why I love to do it. I work out a lot, I sweat a lot, and the spiders are there to just clean and make my hair as clean as possible.
Okay. Tell everybody at home, how does a spider clean your hair?
Well, they're kind of similar to a parasite. Parasites come in and suck out impurities. Same thing with spiders. It's through the blood, though. So they're like cleaning the blood, the skin, all of that. And yeah, it just makes it so much easier for me. So one less stressor.
All right. Well, right now, how many spiders do you have in your hair?
I know you can barely see them, but right now they're tiny. So I have about roughly 5,000 spiders
But
on my head.
wow, I did. That's it's almost like your whole head is a spider.
It is, and it's I'm used to the sensation, so
Mhm.
it's just a normal part of my life at all the times. So it doesn't bother me. It's like I'm one with the spiders.
Mhm. Do you let spiders lay eggs in your hair and then the baby spiders are born?
Yeah, that's why it's about 5,000
I see.
on my. But
Okay.
like I said, they're tiny spiders,
Okay.
so you don't get to see them like really right on top of me. You got to get a little closer.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, Kanisha. All right. Let's go over to Yvette right now. Yvette, you like to lick frozen poles with your tongue?
Oh, who doesn't ever there, Kent? Licking frozen poles with my tongue. I gotta tell you, there's a lot of fun in that. And if you haven't tried it, well, you're definitely in for some fun.
Mm-hmm. Now, the thing behind you there, it kind of looks like a blob, but apparently that is a frozen ice cube up there you put on your wall, and when you can't find a pole, you start licking that.
Yes, it is something that I did have whenever I bought the house. I made sure to have that renovated and added. I needed my very own frozen pool just for the licking, and I need it to be available for me. This is an addiction that I need to have. So, yes, I did need to get something a little bit more accessible to me.
Now, when was the first pole that you licked and got addicted to this?
Oh, it was definitely in my teen years. I went skiing in Colorado. It was such a wonderful time. There was just a fresh set of snow and it was just ready to take off. And there was just such delicious looking frost. And I just had to give it a try. And lo and behold, I licked that pole and it was a very tasty freshness. Now, I will be mindful of where you lick because a lot of people like to hold on to those poles as well when you're needing to go up on the ski slopes.
Yeah, so you don't necessarily, especially if a guy like Ramon with smelly hands, and then all of a sudden you're having smelly. Maybe do you sniff the pole before you lick it, or how do you know what's been on that dang pole?
Exactly. Kent, that is exactly, just what this addiction does to me. It's the exhilarating of, I don't know what's on the pole. So I make sure that I keep a penicillin stick with me at all times.
And how do you get off the pole once you're stuck to it?
Oh, I always make sure to keep my handy dandy warm up water bottle with me. It is carried safely and nestled in my fanny pack, so no worries there.
Okay, well, thank you, Yvette. Thank you. Let's go over to Gavi. So Gavi, you like to touch prickly things?
Oh yeah, Kent. I think what I've been hearing from others, and I think the addiction I've got, that's far better than what other guests have told today. I think that prickly things give you so much satisfaction, and it's just a paradise, Kent.
Well, how did you find out that you like to touch prickly things?
I think it started in my teenage. I used to go play outside and used to observe the things and touch the things and feel them. And I think that's where that thing grown up. And I think today it has become a full-blown addiction, and I love that.
Well, I know that I know you have a lot of cactus in your yard.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Kent. I think that thing is full-blown now. Everywhere in my house, everywhere in my yard, wherever you come, you would see different type of cactus. Sometimes when I've got some sensation, I will go and rub my hands, rub my body with those cactus, sleep with those cactus, and I think that has become a part of my life, Kent.
Wait a minute, you sleep with the cactus?
Yeah, I keep it on my bed, alongside my beds. My hands are on the cactus, so you feel that always that sensation is in your body. I think that's what makes that thing so wonderful, actually, Ken.
Well, do you ever get like third-degree burns? I mean, obviously prickly things, so maybe it's different than burning yourself, but I would think that some of those prickly things would kind of give you a feeling of a burn.
No, I think I've gone past that level. It used to be
Uh,
there when I initially started, but now my hands have been fully used to it. I can
uh,
put my hands very comfortably over there, and I think it has become a part of my life. And I've been like every day taking care of them as like a babies. Wherever I
mhm.
go, I always have a small cactus plant in my what you say travel bag, so that whenever I want, I can always bring it along and get that sensation going.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Gabi. I'm going to move on to Matthew. When I read your profile, Matthew, I thought, boy, this is a little strange. You actually like to make out with your car.
Yes. How much detail are you looking for here?
Well, I'm just curious. I've never heard anybody who likes to make out with their cars, but your profile says that you take your car. It's like your date. You don't date other people. You just date your car. You take your car to dances. This has been going on since your prom. I know you're about 30 now, so this car is about 12 years old, and you brought this car to your prom, and so you tell me what's going on with you in the car.
If you're looking for some kind of justification, the way I look at it is, if I'm going to put $15,000-$16,000 into something, I might as well get everything I can out of it, right? I mean, it's no different than dating a human being.
Right. Well, I mean, it says you make out with your car. Where do you kiss your car? What part of the car are you kissing?
How private is this conversation?
Well, it's just everybody here on the Zoom call, but it's not going anywhere else. So.
Okay. Okay. I mean, if it's just staying within this room, then I mean, am I going to say there's not some tailpipe action? I can't say for sure whether that took place.
Okay.
There's a gas tank. There's many holes in a car, Kent, that people. I mean, you can do things with them that people. You have to try to figure out whether you like it or not, right?
Do you ever like suck air out of a tire?
No.
Okay.
I tried that once. It's quick trip to Med Express. Lesson learned. Done. No more.
Do you ever like sit in the back seat and make out with the car in the back, like go to Lover's Lane or anything like that?
It's funny. That's actually what we call it. That's what we refer to when I speak in code. I say I'm going to Lover's Lane. That means I'm going to the garage with my vehicle. I have a nice little setup down there. There's mood lighting, extra gas if need be. I have a spare set of keys. Lover's Lane, if you will. We do make out. It's sensual.
Okay, I heard
it's
that.
Consensual.
Okay, you said you use gas. What's going to happen when they put on everybody has to buy an electric car? What are you going to do then?
I mean, if I have to, I'll upgrade.
Okay.
Although if I'm weighing pros and cons, gas is more and more expensive. Gas is more and more expensive. So maybe I can justify a breakup if I just stick with a gas car later on when I'm ready to move on.
Okay. Thank you very much, Matthew. And just so you know, we're not judging you. We're just trying to understand everybody's addictions here. Let's go over to Mel. Mel, you like to get your brain to freeze?
What do you want to know about me phrasing my brain?
Well, yeah, like you like to drink a lot of cold things, eat a lot of ice cream so that your brain will freeze.
Yeah, it's that intensity, like having that high on that freeze, you drink something so cold, and then you come to that point where you're like, I can't feel anything. You've become so numb at that point. Have you ever not wanted to have that taste?
No, actually, when I get to a brain freeze, I try to get it to go away as quickly as possible. I stop eating the ice cream because it doesn't feel good to me. But it sounds like you're using this as a way to kind of hallucinate or to forget your problems.
Well, don't we all want to forget our problems? But then again, it's kind of enjoyable. It's like a high. I mean, it's sort of, if it is, I mean, it's legal, isn't it? I mean, it's not causing any problems to anyone.
No, it's not. And what kind of cold beverages or things do you try? Like, I mean, ice cream's not a beverage; it's something you'd eat. So I'm just curious, what do you use? Give us some examples.
I've started with ice. I've started with chemicals. I mean, it's come to wow. What's that, etrexide or something? It's just some sort of chemical. It freezes things. But I came to an accident suddenly the other day, which caused me some sort of brain issue. So yeah, started stuttering lately.
Do you do this mainly in your house, or do you go out to other locations? I would think you wouldn't want to be driving while you're kind of get a brain freeze.
Well, I tried to do it in different locations. The other day I was in a bar and I asked if can I have a lot of ice or try dry freezing this drink. And I got chucked out the bar.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
You're okay right now, though? Your brain isn't frozen right now before we started this interview?
What? Oh,
okay.
You see what I mean? It's
still a little frozen. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least maybe your brain will last longer if you freeze it. Because when you freeze meat or freeze something, when it thaws out, you're going to be well rested probably.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe I should freeze it for future.
Well, Walt Disney did his whole body, so why not your brain? Okay, let's move over to thank you, Mel. Let's move over to William. William, so it says here on your profile you like to spit into the wind.
Yes, I do in fact enjoy a good spit into the wind. In fact, I have found that I like to eat, it started out like sunflower spit seeds, chewing tobacco, stuff like that, but then I just, couldn't get the same rush. I love it when it goes into the wind and then just comes back to me like a lover that was once lost.
Well, I've never thought of spit like that, but when did you start doing this?
Well, it started when I was 6. I got a hold of my grandpappy's chewing tobacco. That's what started my chewing. But what started my spitting was when I was trying to spit into the spittoon, and it came back at me, and I felt like this rush of adrenaline. It was so fine.
Do you sometimes do loogies as well? I mean, do you get phlegm, or is it just
loogies, like I said, loogies, sunflower seeds, anything. I've even done pencil shavings. I've opened up a pencil sharpener and just used that. That was a really nice
I would think that could be dangerous if that flew in your eye.
Oh, it doesn't, I mean, this one is glass, but I mean, that's besides the point.
Okay. I mean, have you ever thought about maybe wearing goggles?
The danger is part of the fun. I mean, I may have lost my eye to spitting BBs into the wind, but I mean,
wow.
It's part of the risk, fun, return. You gotta try stuff. I suggest everyone tries it at least once.
Yeah, it says that you also chase tornadoes and try and spit into them.
Yes, I do. In fact, how they have those nice storm cars? I don't. I have this old beat up truck, and it's full of all the stuff I can chew and just spit into the wind. And one time I got into the heart of the storm. I spit at it. It went completely around and hit me in the back of the head.
Wow.
I did get knocked unconscious, but I mean, that was one hell of a spit, though.
Okay. Well, thank you, William. It was great getting to know your addiction. We have one last. We have Nick, who's new to our meeting today. I don't know if you guys know this, but Nick is wearing diapers. So, Nick, why did you decide to keep wearing diapers at your age?
Well, Ken, I got to preface this by saying, why not? I'm an adult. I can do whatever I want. Why the hell not?
Well, most people try and get out of diapers when they're probably in their 3s. I know 4 would be late, 2 would be early, but 3 is the average for most people. Then they don't go back into diapers until maybe they're, incontinent and when they get older. But you've chose to stay in diapers and never stop wearing them. So there has to be a logic behind this. I mean, was it free you up so you never have to go to a bathroom? What's the deal?
I say fuck that. I say if a man wants to wear his diapers, he deserves to wear his diapers. My God, this is a free country. You wear whatever you want. I love my diapers. I have a full set of them in my closet. I'm gonna wear them.
How's that working out when you go on dates?
Oh, the ladies love it. It means I can control my bladder.
Mm-hmm. Do you go on any website that people date only in diapers, like dating diaper people?
Yeah, I go to this website all the time. It's called diapers.com or like Meet Your Diaper. The
Really?
one true love
Uh-huh.
and we just bond over our shared love of all things diapers.
Do you think maybe you and Ramon could hang out because he likes the smells? If he now as he's getting a little excited right now.
I gotta be honest. I gotta sell you on the diaper mission. It is a mission to wear. It is a movement. Ramon, everybody here is gonna get diapers. It's gonna happen.
Nick, send me a pair of your worn diapers, please.
Okay, all right. That's okay.
I'm gonna get on the Huggies. I'm gonna call the Huggies right now, and I'm gonna get you some. Don't worry.
Okay, so you're promoting Huggies. Okay, so that's when you use. Okay, one other last thing before we move on. When they wanted us to wear 2 masks, remember when we went through that? We had to wear 2 masks to be safer. Now you're wearing 2 diapers. Was that what pushed you to the second diaper when they wanted us to wear 2 masks?
Hey, you gotta be extra safe. There's no such thing as too few diapers. What can I say? I love my diapers.
Okay, well, I'll let you and Ramon go into a private room so you can exchange your information and he can get your diapers sent to him. And really appreciate all you guys having the nerve to come on and expose your addictions in front of everybody else. It's a big step forward. We'll see you all next month for our next addiction meeting and see where you're at, okay? And this has been Addictions. Okay, we're going to move on to America's Got Talent. So my judges can stay out here, which is going to be Matthew, Gabi, and Yvette. They can put a judge next to their name. You know the game America's Got Talent. The other ones will all be talent. Our talent can sing, they can dance, they can hand dance, they can do poetry, performance art, they can do impressions, bird calls, magic, juggling, whatever they want to do. We have a lot of different talent on here today, but let's introduce our judges, starting with Yvette. Yvette, tell us your entertainment background.
Hello there, Kent. Thank you so much for allowing me on America's Got Talent. Super excited to be here. Part of my background is definitely very theatrical. I love the extraness. So I'm really hoping that I'll be able to see that. And I'm really hoping that people just really brings it. I want to see that energy as part of the choreography that I would do on the theater. So I'm really excited for what their specifics are.
Thank you, Yvette. Gabi, tell everybody at home your entertainment background.
Oh, Kent, I think the journey has started a long back. I think I brought in the Indo-American fusion music, and today people look me as a youth icon, and that has created a lot of wave and momentum. People want to listen more music, and I think this has given a new credibility. So all in here, and really very pleased to be here to be on today's shows.
And Gabi, could you put that hand up just for a second? I've noticed you have now 2 wedding rings on. So that means you're now married to 2 different people, because last time you were married to 1. So congratulations. I'm glad you're still living in Utah. Okay, let's go to Matthew, our final judge. Matthew, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Kent, I used to be a street judge, jury, and executioner in really bad cities, but I wanted to venture into the entertainment industry, sir.
Well, you know how to kill people's hopes, so you're perfect for our show today. All right, our first talent is going to be Ramon. So if Ramon could come out here, and Ramon, tell us where you're from and what your talent is going to be today. Ramon?
I am from New York City, and my talent is magic.
Okay, we are ready to see your magic.
Okay. Behold, I will poof out inanimate objects in front of these beautiful judges today. Look very close. Look very close. You see this hand? Nothing in it. You see? Nothing in it. 1, 2, Oh my God. You see? Oh, I got another one for you.
Okay,
Look again.
we have
Look
time for
again.
one more.
Nothing in my hand. You see, nothing in my hand. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God.
Wow.
What is this? Magic.
A
You
cell
see?
phone.
Oh
That's
my
amazing. You don't have to pay for anything. You can just get cell phones that way. Consumer Cellular would love you. Well, let's go to our judges. Yvette, what did you think about the magic?
Well, he's absolutely had me completely surprised by having extra props in his magician routine. That was definitely absolutely impressive. I can imagine how much money he saves on replacement cell phones. So that is extremely interesting.
Okay. Gavi.
Ken, what the fuck was that, man? I've never seen such kind of a misbehavior on the stage. He's giving a black magic with his black clothes and black eyes and black gogs, man. What is this the stage? This is not the stage for this kind of a show. We are looking for much more talented people who want this opportunity. For me, this was a crap what I've seen today.
Just remember you have a target on your chest in case someone doesn't like you. Let's go to Matthew. Are you going to send him to the next level, or is he gone?
I have to admit, Ken, I'm a little frustrated. I'm frustrated that it took this long to discover a talent like that.
Oh.
I honestly, I couldn't tell if there was like some professional CGI involved or like legitimate sleight of hand. You may be some sort of witch type person. Judge Gavi said black magic, which could be taken several ways. But I think he's got the goods.
Okay.
I think everyone else in here is crazy.
All right, Ramon, they think you're a modern day Houdini, so we'll see you next week for the show. Work on a new act, okay? It's time to bring out our second performer right now, and that is Kanisha. So, Kanisha, come out and tell everybody where you're from and what you're going to do for your act today.
Hey everyone, my name is Kanisha and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I am just so excited to be here. Like, I've been living out of my car, and I'm just so grateful for this opportunity.
Okay, and what will you be doing today?
Yeah, I'm going to give you an original rap song. I'm from Atlanta, gotta represent.
Okay.
Come jig with it, walk your hips with it. Come jig with it, walk your hips with it. 1 hand, 2 hands, no hands. 1 hand, 2 hands, no hands. Come jig with it, walk your hips with it. Come jig with me, walk your hips with me. Come jig with me, walk your.
Okay, well, we're going to start with Gavi this time. Gavi, what did you think?
Man, Kanisha, this is a virtual crown for you, man. I could imagine the days when I was also struggling, these kind of things. I used to make improv ramp. The way you delivered it with the punch and the kind of expressions and the kind of sound quality and the kind of melody it was there, it was just a heaven for me, man. I think you deserve this. I'm giving you this virtual crown. I don't know will be you in the finals or not, but for me, you are a winner today. So hats off to you. Great work. Keep this work. I think your peers will take you a long way, Tanisha. Keep going. Keep rocking.
All right, Matthew.
Kanisha, the only thing I have to say is I hope you didn't park too far away. So it's a shorter kind of trip home for you to your car home. I don't even know if I'm interested in judging the next. I think you've ruined this for me.
Wow.
If I'm being honest, and maybe you deserve to be in your car.
Okay, so Kanisha.
That's a no, in case I was not clear.
All right, Kanisha, we'll find out. We still have Yvette, and we're going to find out if Yvette wants to send you to the next round.
Kanisha, I'm all for bringing, just your home country into your play, into your character. I think you did such an amazing, wonderful job. I definitely wanted more. You had me dancing and jigging with you, and I definitely want to keep dancing with you. So can't wait to find out what else you prepared for us.
Okay. Thank you, Kanisha. Just a disclaimer, Matthew threw her out of the house. They used to be dating. Okay, thank you, Kanisha. Let's bring in our next one now. It's going to be Mel. Mel is going to be coming out here right now. Mel, tell us where you're from and what are you going to do today?
I'm Mel. I'm from London. And I'm here, maybe, I'm going to give a bit of laughs. I believe I'm a bit funny.
So you're going to do some stand-up? You're going to do stand-up? Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, you can call it stand-up. It's like questionable, short jokes.
Okay. Anytime you're ready, Mel.
So, where do you think spiders seek health?
Where?
WebMD.
All right. You got anything else? Or was that it?
Well, okay. What do you think a man with two watchdogs call them?
I don't know. What?
Rolex and Timex.
Okay, well let's find. Yeah, we need a boom boom. Let's go first now to Matthew this time. He'll be giving his opinion first.
And thank you for cutting that short. My gut is to say that was the worst thing I've ever heard, but I think that's my insecurities talking. I'm intimidated by your good looks and your accent. So in order to prove my psychologist wrong, I'm going to vote you yes, but just know the reason why is to prove other people wrong.
Okay. Yvette, yes or no?
100% yes. Absolutely hilarious. Definitely tickle that funny bone of mine. We just gotta fix it up on, your background noises. That way everybody knows when they're supposed to laugh with you.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Wonderful. Well, you're already going to go, but let's hear what Gabi says.
Mel, let me try my England accent with you, man. I love the way you came on the stage and you presented, but it was just a crap. I think you should take your tickets from WebMD and go back to England and enjoy your WebMD degrees over there. Take some degrees. You still have to grow a lot, man. This was the worst thing I've seen. So for me, it's a big, big no.
Okay, now that probably came because your country, Mel, tried to colonize India, and Gabi's still upset about this whole thing. Okay, so you're just gonna have to go back home, Mel. But we're gonna have you on next week because 2 of the 3 liked you, and Gabi wants you guys out. Okay, let's go on now to William. Let's find out where William's from and what he's gonna do today.
Hello, my name is William Crowthor. I am from England, and I am going to be doing puppetry. And this is Steve, my puppet, and he is a lobster. So I hope you enjoyed this. And that was my performance.
That was your performance. Okay, drinking and doing puppetry at the same time. Amazing. Let's go with Yvette this time.
Normally, I would be very thrilled for your sort of ventriloquism. However, I am definitely afraid of puppets, so I'm definitely going to go with no for this one. Sorry, cannot bear to stand that eye contact with your puppet there.
Gabi?
Kent, I'm confused. Are we on America's Got Talent or England Got Talent? People are coming from England in this country and showing this talent, and this was the worst talent I've seen. What kind of a puppy he's showing across? I think it's just that dumbiest thing. I think he flew all the way from England to show this thing. I think there is a lot of talent over here and in England which require this stage. So for me, this was a big, big no. I think William, go back to your country, grow this your pet, and make it big. When it's grown, have a ride with him. Enjoy.
Okay, Matthew, it doesn't really make any difference because we've got 2 no's, but we still want to hear your opinion.
Which is a real crime, because anybody willing to stick their hand up a lobster's asshole in front of a bunch of people, I think is like I want to see what happens next. So for what it's worth, you have my blessing.
Okay. Well, thank you for being so graphic. All right. So we have one last one to come out right now. And let's get their name up here so I can. Our final contestant is Nick. Come on out, Nick. Okay, Nick, tell everybody where you're from and what are you going to do today?
Hey, so my name is Nick, and I'm going to be doing just a little song for you from Star Wars.
Okay. Wow. Okay. And you didn't slobber at all. That was pretty good. But let's find out what the judges think, starting with Gavi.
Nick, I'll give you a very honest opinion. I think ever since you have seen your Star Wars, that thing has not left you. You're still into that zone only. You don't know what to make and how to make it. So for me, this was the crappiest thing. I saw it. You have to grow. I don't know. I think this you have to grow up. The Star Wars have gone to the next level, and you're still lying into the initial stages of making music from your ears, man. You have to grow up. And I'll tell you, Ken, this video is going to viral, not for the good reason, but for the bad reasons, how the music is being getting destroyed by this community. And especially, I think that's a big task on hand for judges, for us, that we have to give this stage to the people who really wants to come and showcase their talent. So Nick, your tears are really worth. Keep it them handy, because that Star Wars music will take you to the next level. So ride along with that and grow up, man. For me, it was a big no, man.
All right, Matthew.
This is probably the biggest yes I'm going to give tonight. That was legitimately amazing. And I think we should switch that to the theme song of the show.
Okay. And let's go with Yvette. Is it a yes or no? Will Nick be going to round number 2?
Absolutely, yes. This was phenomenal with his a cappella rendition of the Star Wars theme. I'm excited to see what he's going to bring next to the table. Hopefully a little bit more dancing, and he's got some more beats in there for us.
Well, Nick, you're going to the next level, and we'll see you next week on America's Got Talent. Thank you, judges. All right, we're moving on to a piece called Repeat Performance. So I'm going to have Mel and William and Nick and Gavi come out here. Okay, so these will be the 4 players in the game. Why is it called Repeat Performance? Because they're going to repeat their performance, and I'm going to give them different emotions. Again, they do not know what emotions I'm going to give them or where location I'm going to give them right now, which is going to be a ski resort. We'll start with Mel and Gavi Mel and William will stay out here. You'll be the ones who are starting. Then I'll say enter, and Nick will come in. I'll say enter, and Gavi will come in. Okay, you can minimize me. We're at a ski resort. Let's start with William talking first. And here is Repeat Performance at a ski resort.
Look at that bumbling Yeti falling down the hill.
Unmute.
It's huge and scary, coming at me, about to attack me.
The skiers are going down at such an awkward pace.
Stomping down and shouting and screaming.
Enter.
You know, I kind of want to throw my my skis at this stupid Yeti.
Enter. Oh, unmute.
Ice all the day. I love skiing every day.
Okay, let's see that again, guys, but let's do it faster, okay? So Nick and Gavi, go ahead. There we go. And here we go. Action, William.
Look at that bumbling Yeti going down the hill.
It's huge and scary and looking at me.
Look at all the skiers going about the place.
It's running down and about to kill me.
Enter.
You know what? I kind of want to throw my skis at this stupid Yeti.
Enter.
Ice, ice all the way. I love skiing every day.
And you even did that in the darkness. That was amazing. So, William, you forgot who you were for a second on your second line. That's okay. Let's do it again now, but let's be really sad. Really sad. Go ahead and minimize copy. There we go. Action.
Look at that bumbling Yeti going down the hill.
It's huge and scary. About looking at me and
Gears going all about the mounds.
it's rubbing down, looking at, about to kill me.
Enter.
I kind of want to throw my stupid skis at the Yeti.
Enter.
Ice, ice all the way. I love skiing every day.
Okay, let's do it again, but let's be really pissed off. We're pissed off. Ready? Action.
Look at that Yeti fumbling down the hill.
It's huge and scary and looking at me.
Look at the skiers going all about the mounds.
It's rolling down and it's about to kill me.
Enter.
You know what? I want to throw my Yetis at this stupid Yeti.
Enter.
Ice, ice all the way. I love skiing every day.
Okay, let's try it one more time, but let's be really goofy. Really goofy. Silly. Action.
Look at the Yeti. It's bumbling down the hill.
It's huge and scary and looking at me.
Look at the skiers just going about the mounds.
It's rolling down and about to kill me.
You know, I kind of want to throw my skis at the stupid Yeti.
Enter.
Ice, ice all the way. I love skiing every day.
And that was repeat performance. Fine job, guys. Let's bring out the two ladies, Kanisha and Yvette. This is going to be called dubbing. So Kanisha will be dubbing Yvette. Okay, so there's Yvette. We won't be seeing Kanisha, but Kanisha's ready off camera, taking her mute off. What you're going to be talking about is how to deal with rude people. Kanisha will be doing the voice of Yvette, who is going to give her a face right now, and then we'll have her dub it. How to deal with rude people.
Oh, people are so weird. I cannot stand rude people at all. They get on my nerves, and I just want to slightly pull my hair out just a little bit because they're so freaking rude. And maybe just a little bit, I want to strangle them. Just trying to shut them up a little bit. I'm losing a little bit of composure. Let me calm down just a little bit. I really am a lot nicer than that. Let me let me but I still gotta think about strangling those people when they're rude to me. Just a little bit rude. Crazy. No, I'm not. I just need to be at peace with people who are rude And when they are rude, I just need to correct them just a little bit. You know, like the police, a revenge of the kind.
Okay, well, that was dubbing. Do not piss that woman off. Do not be rude to her because bad things will happen. You stay out here, Yvette. We're going to bring out Matthew, your scene partner. This piece is called Turn Up the Volume. So what you're going to see is you're going to see them muting and unmuting. Right now you can see they're muted because you can see the little orange mic with a little line through it. When they take that off, you'll be able to hear them, but then they'll mute. So imagine you had a remote control and you wanted to turn the volume up and down and kind of guess what people are saying. That's the idea. You won't hear everything because they'll be able to control when they mute and unmute. And today it's going to be the big breakup. Okay, the big breakup. We'll start with Matthew talking first, and I'll see you guys shortly. This is Turn Up the Volume.
So I think we need to talk. I recently went through something really, maybe the most important thing that I'd ever kind of figured out in my entire life. And I think that I need to pursue that. And I don't think I can give any more to this. I mean, if I'm being 100% honest, I think the thing that's bothering and the coleslaw wasn't even that good. So I think we need to move forward.
You know, Matthew, I think it's really important that you're able to come and speak to me about your feelings and your emotions. And we're able to speak about, all the things that are going on, especially now that it's during the holiday season and things will get a lot easier. And this way, we won't have to spend so much time with the family, especially, with all of the trips that we have coming up. And then with how your sister. So, I think it is better, if we just kind of keep it friends.
Yeah, to me, this was going to be a clean break. I wasn't super interested in being friends because I think at this point, with this venture that I'm about to go on, I need to remove all possible attachments, right? Because when I get to where I need to go, I can't have. Now is the best time to end because I only have about 1 week left.
I definitely understand, the need to want to break things off easily and not wanting to be friends. But being that you're still your sister still. And plus, who's going to take the dog to go get his monthly shots? I think that's going to be very important, especially since you made sure that your brother. So I don't think this is right.
I'm going to stop you right there. I think you crossed the line mentioning my sister. You know everything that she went through in the whole lab experience. And that's the last time we even watched RoboCop together. So now, I have to worry about that attachment in my brain because you brought her up.
All right, well, that was Turn Up the Volume. Very good, guys. When you want to know what they were saying when they were muted, I did. All right. Well, hopefully you guys maybe we'll get back together later. All right, go ahead and minimize yourself because I'm going to bring out right now William and Gavi. And this is a piece I call Unrelated Minds. I made this up many years ago when I realized the people I was talking to would constantly change the subject and talk about whatever they wanted to and wouldn't even listen to what I was saying. So that's what we have with Gavi and William. So what we're going to have is, go ahead and bring them up bigger for me. All right, there you go. So Gavi, you can take Judge down, and all you're going to be talking about is your dog ran away, okay? So that will be your topic, and go ahead and take the word judge down just so we don't see that next to you now. And then William, you're going to be talking about you got you got married, or you're getting married, okay? So you're going to be talking about your marriage, that you've met someone and you're going to get married, and Gavi, all you're going to talk about is your dog ran away. Let's start with William, and here we go with Unrelated Minds.
Man, I can't wait to get married. It's just something that I've been so excited about. it's like so freeing, but yet it's so binding. Do you get what I'm saying?
I feel so sad, man. I think I love that buddy, man. He was with me throughout my teenage, when I was growing up, and losing that dog now. I have a very special heart for him, and today I feel very sad, man. I feel very sad.
Exactly. You know, like I feel like there's like I'm both a bird being set free and being caged. You know, it's like this weird emotion. You know, I can't go out chasing tail anymore, but yet when I'm around her, she just gets me, you know? Like, yeah.
I'm thinking, man, what he will be doing now. Did he got his food? Where he would be? Is he on the road? Where would he be? Somebody is hitting him. He might be get injured. I don't know, man. I'm worried about him, man. He was such a lovable person, lovable dog, man. I have got so many memories with him. It's hard for me to imagine that I lost him, man. I think, man, I'm coming into tears now, man. This is something I never dreamt of, buddy.
I mean, it's it's strange, man. Like I now just have the feeling that I just want to hop in my car and just, you know, drive and drive away. But you know, I can't bring myself to do it. You know, like I can't leave her, but yet I just want to be free now. You know, even though she gets me, it's like I'm being pulled in two different directions.
I think I should go to the police station now and put up a complaint. And I think I should also put some banners across my street so that people, if they spot that dog, they can reach out to me. It's been almost 8 hours. I've not heard anything back. I think it's time for me to take action. I can't leave him that way. I have to certainly take an action now.
And that's unrelated minds. That's what's happening to our society. That's a perfect example of two people who act like they're talking to each other, but really don't even listen to each other. So, hey, let's bring everybody back out. This is our final game. It's called Real or Fake. Now, you can play this at home, okay? So get your points and you can put them up on the board. If you want to play the game, put your name up there and you can play along with us. Now, each one of them is going to get a 30-second story. And then you're going to decide, is it real or fake? So Gabi, who will be telling the first story, if he can fake out the other 7 performers here with us, he'll get 7 points. If he fakes out 3 of them, he'll get 3 points. And the other ones will all get a point. So the most points you can get is when it's your turn to talk, and you get the most points up to 7 points. Otherwise, you can only get a point for guessing correctly or incorrectly. So Gabi, you've got 30 seconds. Go ahead and tell your story, and you guys at home can play and keep your own counts if you think it's real or fake.
This is a car which has got no tires. It can float on the water. It can fly in the air. It has got so many seats inside. They have a big house inside that, and I love driving it. It's an amazing masterpiece which has been created, and people are looking for it. And I think this is something which you will believe it. You should have it.
Okay, do you think that's a real story, Ramon, or is there such a thing like that?
It sounds so ridiculous. I want to say real.
Okay, you're going to say it's a real story. Okay, let's go to Kanisha. Is that a real or fake story?
Fake.
Okay, fake. Yvette, real or fake?
Feels real.
Okay. All right, Matthew, real or fake?
I'm going real.
Okay. Mel, real or fake?
Real.
Okay. William, is that a real or a fake story?
I'm going real.
Okay. Nick, real or fake?
I'm gonna go with real.
Okay. Hopefully you guys at home have logged in if you think it's a real or fake story. Gabi, was that a real or fake story?
It was fake, Ken.
Fake. Okay. How many people said it was fake? Just Kanisha. That means Kanisha gets 1 point and Gabi puts 6 next to your name. That was quite a story. Okay, it's up to Ramon to try and get some points back right now. So Ramon, you got up to 30 seconds to tell your story.
When I lived in North Carolina, Uh, I grew up on a farm, so my uncle he got me a pet raccoon, and I named him Raccoon.
Okay, let's find out. Is that a real story? Let's go to Kanisha. Is that real or fake, Kanisha?
Fake.
Okay, Yvette, real or fake?
Fake.
Matthew, real or fake?
I don't know one black person that has a raccoon. I'm saying fake.
Mel, real or fake?
I'm gonna say fake.
Fake. William, real or fake?
As a farm boy myself, that story's real.
Nick, real or fake?
Fake.
Gabi, real or fake?
Knowing my friend Raymond, this is a real story, man. I'm with you, bro.
Ramon, was that a real or fake story?
It was real, literally.
Okay, so everybody said it was real. Go ahead and put a point next to your name. I believe there was who can you raise your hand? How many said it was real? 1, 2. All right, that means you get 5 points, Ramon. 5 points next to your name. Gabi's got 6 here in second place. Let's go to Kanisha now. 30 seconds.
Yeah, so when I was growing up, I had these two parakeets, one named Ike and the other named Tina. But anyways, nonetheless, I didn't know at that time, but Tina killed Ike, and my mom killed Tina. So this is kind of how life goes, unfortunately.
Okay, well, let's find out. Was that a real or fake story? Let's go to Yvette first.
Real.
That hesitancy there. Matthew.
Please be fake.
Mel.
Real?
Okay. William, real or fake?
I'm going to have to go with fake.
Nick, real or fake?
I'm gonna go with real.
Gabi, real or fake?
Kanisha, I love you, but it's a big fake.
Ramon, real or fake?
Real.
Kanisha, is that a real or fake story?
It's a real story.
Real story. Everybody put real. Who can you raise your hand if you said real? So I know how many points you get. 1, 2, 3, 4 reels. 4 reels. Okay, that means you get 3 more points. Kanisha puts you up to 4. All the people who said it was real, go ahead and put a point extra next to your name. Okay, it's Yvette's turn. Go ahead, Yvette.
So since we're all on the topic of pets, I think I'd stay with the topic of pets as well. One time, whenever I was staying at my grandmother's house, we had a dog that was, well, it wasn't our dog. It became our dog. It was one of those fun stray ones. So we go out and we grab a little hot dog, to bring it over to us. And wouldn't you know, this puppy dog started to protect us by eating those fireworks on the 4th of July. So as we're trying to light those black cats and throw them into the street, they went over there and immediately gobbled them up and spat them out. So,
okay.
Go pets.
All right, Matthew, was that a real or fake story?
I'm gonna say real because I've been wrong every time.
Okay, let's go with Mel, real or fake?
I'm gonna go with real.
All right, and William, real or fake?
Real.
Nick, real or fake?
Real.
Gabi, real or fake?
Fingers crossed, real this time.
Ramon?
Real.
Kanisha?
Fake.
All right, here's the big thing. Yvette, real or fake?
Real story.
Real. All right, so everybody who said real, can you raise your hand so I know how many points to give her? Anybody who said real? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yvette gets 2 points. All you guys can add an extra point to your names. And now we'll go to Matthew's story.
So when I got my first job at 16, it was within walking distance of my house, but it was down a long hill, and I was so excited that I ran to the job, except like a halfway there, I tripped on the sidewalk, sidewalk and fell. And it was like one of those ugly falls, like where you get up real quick and you're angry and you look around to see who saw it. I ended up chipping my tooth, and I wasn't able to make it to work that day.
All right, let's find out. Was that a real or fake story? Let's start out with Mel. Real or fake, Mel?
I'm gonna say fake.
All right. How about William?
Fake.
Nick?
Fake.
Gavi?
Matthew, I feel your pain, man. It's a real.
Ramon?
I say fake.
Kanisha?
I'll say real.
Yvette?
Fake.
All right. Matthew, was it real or was it fake?
It's fake. I did fall, but I did not chip my tooth.
All right, a fake story. How many people said it was fake? 1, 2, 3, 4 said it was fake. That means, Matthew, you get 3 more points. Everybody said it was fake. Add a point to your total. Okay, it's now Mel's turn. Mel's turn. Gavi in the lead with 8. Ramon with 7. Kanisha with 4. And the rest with 3s. Okay, and Matthew's up to 4 now. Okay, so here we go, Mel.
Okay, so I was once filming I was shooting a film, and right after I had there was an after party, and over there was Woody Harrelson, which was his place. He asked us to go and party there, and we ended up being invited there. And then he ended up coming up to me and he goes, "Oh my God, you look right like Jesus. Why don't you come and play the role of Jesus in this movie?"
Okay, let's find out if that was real or was that fake. We'll start with William.
I'm going to go with fake just because I'm jealous.
Nick.
I want to say real.
Okay. Gavi.
Fake, a big fake.
Ramon.
Real.
Kanisha.
Real. He looks like Jesus.
Yvette.
I'm gonna go with fake, although I think you can pull off Jesus.
Matthew.
He does look like Jesus, but
Oh, you froze, so we didn't hear if you said it was real or fake, Matthew.
fake.
Okay. Mel, real or fake?
It's real. Lost in London is the film.
Wow, it's real. So how many people said it was real? 2, 3 of you. Okay, so Mel, that's going to give you 5 points and put you up to 7. Nick goes to 4. Whoever said to add points, now it looks like Gavi and Ramon have 8. But now, William, it's your turn to pick up. So, Mel, you're up to 7 now.
Okay, so this happens on my honeymoon around Halloween Horror Nights. I had no idea that my wife was afraid of bugs. And at Halloween Horror Nights, they had a bug theme house. So my wife goes through it very hesitantly. The whole time I think it's like playing like skittering noises and stuff, like, crawling, like there's giant bugs everywhere. The whole time I'm walking in front and she like has me just like grabbing me by my sides and stuff, bruising me, but I thought she like got through it fine. So when we exit the house, I turn around, I was like, "You did good!" And it was like a toddler like had just tripped, fell, and got up and was just looking at their parents to wait to do the reaction, because it was just this slow cry of just and she was just bawling her eyes out the entire time, and I was just trying to keep her calm.
All right, Nick, was that real or fake?
I'm gonna go with fake.
Gavi.
Well, I love your conviction, man, but it's a big fake.
Ramon.
Fake.
Kanisha.
Real.
Yvette.
Fake.
Matthew.
Real.
Mel.
Not sure, but I'm gonna say real.
All right. All right. Was it real or fake, William?
It is real, and I am sleeping on the couch tonight.
Okay, real. All right. So how many people said it was real? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so William, that will add 4 points to yours. 4 points. Okay. And if you pick correctly, add your total up. So that will put Mel will be at 9 now, tied with Ramon at 9. But Nick, if you can run the table and win this thing, if you can fool everybody or all but one, maybe.
Yeah, okay. So I was in Abu Dhabi, and it was late at night, and wouldn't you know it? So I like to do this thing where like I walk. I love like exploring new cities and like just walking around. My phone runs out of battery, and so I'm like, oh shoot. I'm in just in the most random part of Abu Dhabi, and I'm like, how the fuck do I get back to my hotel? So I'm just like, okay, first of all, there's a bunch of convenience stores around everywhere. So I'm just gonna go, stop by the nearest convenience store and see whatever they have. And I literally talk to them, and they're talking in this foreign language, and I'm just like, oh shit, like, fuck, I like they don't have a charger for me, so then I have to like kind of go to like a new station, and I just keep doing that all the way down the street. And then by the time I like hit like the 10th station, I'm like, oh my god, I just need to like fucking get to a charge, like to get my phone charged somewhere. So I go back to the subway, and in the subway I like try to get the, because like the subway, they have like a bunch of like charging stations. So I just like find the charging station, but the place that I was going to go was closed. So I was like, oh shoot, now what do I do? And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to use my muscle memory, and I'm just going to go out into the street and just try to find it. And then after 2 hours of just wandering the streets of Abu Dhabi, I finally find the place, and I collapse in bed.
Wow. That was like the longest 30-second story I've ever heard. Okay, well, let's go around and find out, because is it going to be real or fake? Gavi.
Man, a big fake.
Okay, Ramon.
I'd say real.
Okay. How about Kanisha?
I'm going to say real.
Okay. How about Yvette?
It feels real.
Matthew?
I don't trust people that use words like muscle memory. I'm saying fake.
Mel?
So no, after all that effort of a story, I'm gonna try and give you the effort of saying real.
And Nick, William, first. William?
I'm going to say fake.
Nick, was that a real or fake story?
It's fake. The city was wrong.
Okay, so how many people said it was fake? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, which would give you 5 more points, Nick, and would put you at 9. Okay, Gavi's at 9. I think you guessed correctly, though, didn't you, Gavi? You said it was fake, so that puts Gavi in the lead at 10. And that means Gavi is our grand prize winner, just beating out Ramon, Nick, and Mel, and barely beating out William. We had a really good game. This has been a really good show. You guys have left a lot of comments I'm going to read to the cast, so if you have any time you want to comment right now before we close down the show. These guys will be back in 4 weeks with a completely different show. We never repeat anything, so you're always going to see new games, new improv, and we have a couple new players coming back with us next time. Let's introduce the cast again. I'm Ken Scove. Give it up for Gavi. Ramon.
Hey.
Kanisha.
Ooh.
Yvette.
Hello.
Matthew.
Thank you, everybody. I'm sorry, Kanisha just did that.
Mel, his first show. Good going, Mel.
Yay!
And William.
Goodbye, everybody.
And Nick, his first show, never give him your phone charger. All right.
Guys.
We'll be back in 4 weeks. Wave goodbye, everybody. You guys stick with me afterward. We'll give some notes, okay? Thanks for all you guys watching today and all your fine comments. I'm going to read them to the cast.